What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Who do we got in here? We got Rod, Jamie, Seabass, Marlon, Mr. JW, Brian, searching for Tone, another Brian, Brian's Gate, another Brian. That's like 3 Brians in a row. The world is gonna implode. That's too many Brians. Willie Dog, Highway to Hell, Dwight, Raging Skull, Dave, 6-String Stanger, Guitar Zone X, James. Now I think I'm repeating. James, or Time Surfing Alien. I almost said James Surfing Alien. Time Surfing Alien. Seabass. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Jimmy Z. Stan Durko. What's up, Stan? Tony Taylor. All right. So I lost my place. There's Tony. Blood Quantum. Blood Quantum. What a name. Possible to develop speed in your 40s? Yes, absolutely. Why not? Just takes practice. Practice. Fretboard Diaries. Willie Dog, I think I already said you. Bluesy and Toothy. Wow, a rare appearance from Bluesy and Toothy. He's usually watching on the replay like in the middle of the night. And I think that's everybody. I think I got everybody. Yeah, indeed. Rise of the Bryans, right? Watch out. Bryans taking over the world. Oh, I see what you did there, Guitar Zone. Baldnez guitar, like Ibanez, but Baldnez. Yeah, very clever. That was a good one. And Mr. X, the mystery man. I think it was Mr. X in the library with the wrench. Remember that game Clue? Well, there was nobody named Mr. X, but it just made me think of that. Did I see the new Leo Jaymz models? Yes, of course. I've seen some pictures that you guys haven't seen. Oh, Bluesy and Toothy works graveyard at the graveyard. He left that part out. He works graveyard at the graveyard. Doing what? I don't know. And he called in sick. Sick of working. That's why he called in. I don't blame you on that one. I wouldn't want to work at a graveyard either. Well, it's probably like pretty quiet though, right? Probably don't get a lot of people bugging you. So, Yep. So anyway, yes, guys, I've seen some pictures of the new Leo Jaymz models. I've seen pictures that have not been made public. So while I don't always know like what's gonna pop up on Amazon, like I said in the video, like stuff pops up on Amazon, I didn't even know it was coming. But I do occasionally say, hey, can you show me some pictures of stuff you're working on? And he showed me some pictures pretty recently. There's some really cool stuff coming down the pike. Really cool stuff. Including, guys, I've mentioned it before, the official Bulge Shredder Monsoons, which will be coming in 4 different colors. Yesterday, I was bugging him. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Are those done yet? Like, no, not done yet. I'm like, can I at least see some pictures of what the colors look like? So he showed me 2 pictures of 2 of the colors. I'm not going to tell you what the colors are, but I just will tell you they look really cool. They're not like the other monsoons. So I told him you need to do like a different wood on top, like a different top, and just make it look a little bit different and some different colors maybe. So anyway, they look great from what I've seen so far, and I've seen a lot of other models, like 7-string guitars with the double locking like Floyd style bridge, dime bag model. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Lots of cool stuff coming. Did you guys see my bass guitar video on Monday? The new Leo Jaymz 6-string bass. That's a guitar that the 6-string Stanger needs to get. There needs to be a 6-string bass review by the 6-string Stanger, right? It just only makes sense. Seabass! Thank you, Seabass. Thank you. I just sent you an email about that guitar neck, like just a little bit ago. So I'm assuming you got the email. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, so the crazy thing, guys, the crazy thing about the Leo Jaymz bass guitar video on Monday is that, you know, that video went up in the morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's always my upload on Mondays. And if you clicked on the link to go to Amazon to see, you know, the listing for sale, I had the link for both the bass guitars and the new headless guitar. I had both of those links. And if you clicked on those on Monday, it would come up, but it would say currently unavailable, like the whole day. And I was like, I looked at that because somebody left a comment and said something like, and already sold out. And I thought, no way, there's no way that many people bought all those bass guitars. There's no way they're all sold out. So I go to the listing, I look at it, and that's where I saw, sure enough, currently unavailable. And I'm thinking, what the heck? And I thought, okay, I don't know. I mean, the video was getting a lot of views. It's possible maybe that many people bought the bass. I mean, it's a fantastic, such a well-made bass guitar at a really good price. So I thought, maybe a lot of people bought it. But then I clicked on the headless link and it said the same thing. Currently unavailable. And I thought, no, there's no way. There's no way that both of those sold out today. And so I messaged Leo and I'm like, Leo, what's going on? What's going on with Amazon? My video's up and they both say currently unavailable. It was some kind of glitch. I don't know exactly what it was, but they got it fixed like by, I don't know, in the middle of the night or the next morning. So as of yesterday, the links were working. So if you guys have any interest at all in those Leo Jaymz bass guitars or the headless guitars, they're still on Amazon. They're not sold out. They are available. And I mean, if you're interested, man, I would not wait, because you guys know a lot of times with this Leo Jaymz stuff, after they sell out, it can take a long time before they're back in stock. And then sometimes when they are back in stock, it's a different color, or they've made changes to the models, or maybe the price goes up, or who knows, I don't know. And some stuff, I think, I don't even know if it ever comes back in stock. Like the Popcaster, the Telly model, that one's sold out and it hasn't come back in stock yet. I haven't asked him. I don't know if it's ever going to come back in stock. I don't know. I would guess that it probably is, but I do not know. I do not know. I should be doing a video on the headless guitar in December. Probably. It's not guaranteed yet, but it's looking like probably in December. Anyways, guys, I did my best on the bass. I really did. You know what? I need to add something on here for you guys. I need to add something on. Give me a second here. I want to show you guys a quick section of the bass video for those of you that might not have seen it. Just a little thing here. Let me add it on. Hang on. It's only going to take me a second. Let me find that video. It is somewhere in my videos. Where is it? Come on. What did I title that? Oh, there it is. Oh, look, wait a minute. The video was way too big. I need to grab it and make it smaller. Wait. Hold on. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love, right, guys? Okay, this was from the video, guys. One more time. Greatest bass guitar solo of all time. There you go. Did it work? It was probably way too loud because I usually have to turn the volume down on that stuff. Anyway, yeah. That was about the extent of me doing a bass guitar solo. Okay, who just popped in and is asking, like, what did I miss? Oh, RDT275. And then Jamie saying, I just gave away my purple Charvel. Yeah, as if I'd ever do that, right? But I did give it away. And Bluesy and Toothy won it. Yeah, you missed it, RD. Yeah, Jeff, you got the black and gold Monsoon, right? I have a feeling that color is sold out. I haven't gone and looked at the Monsoon listing, so I don't even know like what colors are still there and what's sold out. I don't know. Remember the Tempest? The very first Leo Jaymz guitar I had was the Tempest, like the dark green one with the black Wilkinson bridge, with the two pickups. They don't even make this. There's no Tempest anymore. Then they changed it to the Hurricane, and they're always making changes. Different bridge, different pickups, different colors and stuff. So, Seabass on the bass. Okay, on the bass, on the 6-string bass, I tuned that top string, the low string. I tuned it to drop D, not the low B. I did at first tune it to the low B, like that's the recommended tuning or whatever for a 6-string bass. But I just thought that was way too low. I was like, what am I gonna play with that? It was just, the string was like practically flapping in the wind. It was so loose. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put that on D. So yes, it was on D. RD says my bass playing was great. Well, thank you very much. I did my best, but I think the main thing with trying to do anything fancy on a bass for me is that the strings are so thick and so big around, you know, compared to the regular electric guitar strings, you know, which are tiny, and they just feel huge under my fingers, and my fingers just aren't used to it. So, hello, Tyler. You lurker. He was lurking. Stop that lurking, Tyler. I'm just kidding. Bluesy and Toothy wants to know if I have made it yet to manager where I work at the 7-Eleven. I haven't, Bluesy and Toothy. I made it to the assistant manager. Not even the assistant manager yet. I'm assistant to the assistant manager. So I'm working my way up. You know, I still have to clean the Slurpee machine, but I'm making progress. I got to clean the Slurpee machine. I got to turn the hot dogs over so they don't burn on one side, you know, but you know, you got to pay your dues before you can hit the big time, become manager, you know? When can we get some more Bald Shredder signature guitars? You mean like the Ricotta guitars? Or you mean like the Bald Shredder Monsoon? The Bald Shredder Monsoons from Leo James, they're still in the process of being made. Like, they're not even done yet. And if I go by historically what's happened with Leo James, you know, like when he shows me stuff and it's like still being made, it's months and months later before it finally ends up on Amazon. So those will be on Amazon in 2026. What month? Not a clue. I'm not even going to try to hazard a guess because I'm always way off. So we'll just wait until that happens. Metal Dude's doing fine, I guess. You know, haven't seen him in a while, which is a good thing because he's really annoying. But, you know, he's never that far away, and he's never gone forever. So he'll be back. You know, Rick's will be back. My dad will be back. You know, my dad comes over frequently, likes to interrupt when I'm recording my videos, so he'll be back too. You know, all these guys, you know, they come and go whenever they want. Plug the roller thingy back in. What's the roller thingy? I don't know what that means, Jamie. Plug the roller thingy back in. What in the heck? Don't know what you're talking about. How many guitars do you have? Oh, one of my favorite questions. More than 30, less than 100. Why did I shave my mustache? What mustache? That was just, if you're talking about the video from Monday, that was just me not shaving for a week. And I have to shave it eventually. I shaved yesterday, guys. I shaved yesterday. So there's a little bit of stubble right here because I don't shave this part completely off. I use the electric razor to leave a little bit of stubble. And then I use my regular razor on the sides. And then I use my Manscaped for my head. More information than you ever wanted to know. Marlon, yes, I ran my bass connected to my Line 6 in my computer on a setting that's for the same setting that I record all my bass tracks with. You know what happened, guys? Some people were saying in the comments they couldn't hear the bass very well. When I was editing the video, you know, I'm listening with my studio monitors. I have 2 good quality studio monitors right here in stereo. And the bass was just like boom, boom, boom. It was loud, very clear. So when I was editing, I turned it down a little bit because I thought it's going to be too bassy and too loud. But I guess when I turned it down a little bit, however you guys are listening, you know, if you're listening on your phone, not the greatest quality speaker, maybe not very good for hearing bass guitar. Some people couldn't hear it very well. So I think that's what happened. I did not get my dad his Sanka instant coffee yet. I'm having trouble finding it. He's still not happy about that. You keep wondering when my mom and sister will show up. You never know. You never know, guys. My sister might show up sooner than you think. You never know. So what else is going on, guys? I'm still growing. I'm still not growing. I'm not growing anymore. I have reached my peak height. I'm still going strong with my lifestyle changes to be more healthy. I'm making like a really strong effort to just be healthier, I guess, you know? So I'm going to bed a little earlier than I was. There's a lot of like, all the time I would be like, you know, I have a certain bedtime. And I'd stay up way past my bedtime, watching Netflix, watching TV. And it's like, I had to stop doing that. So now I'm going to bed on time, trying to get like between 7 and 8 hours of sleep. I'm exercising. So like today, earlier, I went for a walk. I go for a walk like outside. There's a trail across the street that goes along next to a river. Very nice. Round trip, it's a little over 2 miles. And I'm walking at like over 4 miles an hour. And I'm doing that like 6 times a week now. And eating healthier. I'm eating hummus, if you guys know what that is. Okay, check this out, guys. You might want to have a garbage can nearby because some of you might want to vomit at the thought of this. But I was looking up stuff on ChatGPT about, you know, how to be healthier. And, you know, one of the things is like trying to eat food with less sodium in it. And everything has salt in it, sodium. And for lunch, I make a sandwich and I take it to my lunch. I have a sandwich. I used to have a sandwich, an apple, and chips. Well, I stopped eating the chips months ago. And so now I take like a sandwich and some grapes and an apple. And my sandwiches would be a turkey sandwich, you know, like the sliced turkey, the deli meat that you get at the grocery store. Well, apparently that has a lot of sodium in it. So I'm asking ChatGPT, like, well, what's a good substitute? What can I put on my sandwich? And they suggested hummus. Hummus on my sandwich. It's made of chickpeas, garbanzo beans, which is very healthy. So now I'm making a sandwich. All right, here it is, guys. It's not multigrain. What's the, like 12 grain bread. 12 grain bread, so it's the good bread. And I put 2 pieces of Swiss cheese, because Swiss cheese has the least amount of sodium. Then I'm slathering a layer of hummus. Then spinach, sliced cucumbers, and sliced tomatoes. And I'm telling you, it's really good. With all that stuff on there, it tastes really good. I don't miss the turkey at all. So I've been eating that for like a few weeks now. So eating healthier, going to bed on time, exercising. I'm even doing some like breathing exercises. Breathing exercises, which is supposed to like help to keep your blood pressure down. Because sometimes I get a little overexcited and the blood pressure just gets a little bit high. So I gotta calm down, ball shredder, calm down. Take it easy. Yes. Okay. So that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I'm doing. And I hope you guys are out there doing stuff to keep yourselves healthy and happy. You know, you have to have that balance of like, you know, of course, there are a lot of things that we could do. Like you could change your eating habits, but it's like, oh, now I'm hating life because I'm never eating what I want to eat. And I'm not doing the things that I enjoy doing. So you got to have that like balance where you're, enjoying yourself, but still having a healthy lifestyle. And time surfing the alien, do everything in moderation. Exactly. So I'm eating less fast food now. I still want to have a cheeseburger and french fries sometimes, but less in moderation. Okay, if you want to know about my heritage, bluesy and toothy, he always wants to know everything personal about me. Like he's some kind of paparazzi or something, right? Anyway, I'm all kinds of everything. Like English, French, German, all kinds of European stuff. Just kind of a mix and match, a mutt, I guess you could say. Garbanzo beans, yeah, the first letters of garbage. Yeah, I got you there. I do not like eating just plain old garbanzo beans. So that when ChatGPT said, hey, hummus, that's made from garbanzo beans, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And those are supposed to be really good for you, so. Yes, you can still splurge once in a while. Absolutely. Like tomorrow, I fully plan to splurge tomorrow because at my work, we're having our Thanksgiving potluck tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Because there's no time in the schedule to do it next week. And then actually Thanksgiving week, there's no time that week either. So like literally, as far as the way my work works, tomorrow is the only day. So we're having this Thanksgiving potluck and they're going to have turkey, mashed potatoes, and then everybody's bringing something. So there's just going to be all kinds of stuff and desserts and things with sugar. And I've been trying for a long time to cut out as much sugar as possible. But you know what? Tomorrow is going to be my day to splurge. And I'm hoping somebody brings a cheesecake because if they do, I'll be having a slice or two. So tomorrow's the day. You're writing a book about me. Oh man, I can't wait to read that one. That's going to be a page turner. For sure. Chapter 1, page 1. The bald shredder is bald. Period. The end. Well, that was a fascinating book. Slushies all around. How about a spinach slushie? That would be horrible. For sure. In the mornings, this might not sound too appealing. It's not even appealing to me, and I've been eating it. So I got a big thing of Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt. So there's no sugar in it. This is plain. But I'm taking a banana and I'm slicing up a banana to put in it. And then I'm pouring in some seeds. It is a mixture. It's organic. It's flax, chia seeds, and hemp something. So 3 types of organic seeds. I put that in the yogurt, mix it up, slice up the banana, and I eat it. And it's okay. Not my favorite thing to eat, but again, it's supposed to be very good for you. So. Be prepared to be a little stiff in the joints. Yep. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Wow. It's really too bad I don't live close to Jamie because she's always posting pictures of all this great food that she makes or stuff that she's interested in that she's probably making at home. And right now she's telling me that cheesecakes are her specialty. But we are many, many hundreds of miles apart, so I cannot partake in the keto cheesecake that she's probably making. Stan, okay. Stan, your comment gave me a laugh. Stan says, I wrote a book about understanding women. Page 1, line 1, don't even try. I thought you were going to say it was like just a blank page. There was nothing in there, right? How to understand women. That reminds me of a guy I used to work with. He used to joke that he was going to write a book about how to have a happy marriage or how to have a successful marriage. And he said, chapter 1, page 1, paragraph 1, don't get married. That was the whole book. Can't say that I disagree with him. Now, see, Bluesy and Toothy, I would not put the chocolate chips. I'm sure it tastes great, but that's a lot of sugar. And I always try and, not that I don't ever eat anything with sugar. I'm still eating pieces of Halloween candy that my kids got because they're both allergic to peanuts. So anything like a Snickers or a Reese's peanut butter cup, they have to take that out and give it to me. And I just ate 2 little pieces earlier. But I don't like actively go and buy that stuff. I'm only eating it because it was there from Halloween. It's almost gone now. So here this is supposed to be about like shredding and guitar stuff, and I'm going on and on and on about diets and all that stuff. So, all right, guys, in honor of this killer IYV custom, this guitar is, I love this guitar. It plays so amazing. Has a fantastic neck. I am going to play you guys the original jam that I did when I did the video for this guitar. I think this video even includes a guest appearance. Here we go, guys. Check it out. Alrighty, guys. That one featuring my good buddy Lester with the guest guitar solo. To answer your question, Bluesy and Toothy, IYV, they make their own pickups. They make their own pickups. But this guitar does not have the original IYV pickups in it. I took those out and I put in the Musiclily pickups. So if you thought those pickups sounded really good, those are the Musiclily high output Alnico 5 pickups that you can get on Amazon. And I have those in a few guitars now, or a couple of guitars anyway. And yeah, those are kind of like my favorite pickups now. And we got Shred and Shine in the house. What's up, dude? How's it going? At least I try. Thank you. Good name. At least I try. You know, it's better than not trying, right? Yeah. Shred and Shine. What is the status of you receiving all those pyro guitars? I don't know if you guys heard before. I think I mentioned it in a live stream before. Shred and Shine is like going to be an official dealer, guys. Guitar dealer, not another kind of dealer. Guitar dealer for pyro guitars, and he got like a shipment of pyro guitars on its way to him. It's regarding your guitar abilities. Oh, I see. At least you try to play the guitar. That's cool. There you go. There you go. Dave says he can't even play like that in his dreams. I bet you could, Dave. I bet you could if you close your eyes real tight. When Shred and Shine is ready, like with those guitars, and you know he's going to be a dealer, so obviously that means he's going to start selling him. I will definitely let you guys know. He will let me know, and then I will let you guys know as far as, you know, he has these models and these are the prices. And I really don't know anything about pyro guitars, but if you're interested, I will for sure let you guys know. So he says they're shipped. Fast boat was all you could afford. Okay, should be here first week in December. All righty. All right. So it's going to be a little while, guys. And I'm assuming that, you know, after he gets them, he's going to have to give these guitars a once-over, you know, make sure they are acceptable and ready to ship out to whoever's going to purchase them. So, but probably not too long, right? So that's kind of exciting. Now, what do I have coming up? I know I've told you guys before, but here's my schedule, which is I've had to make some revisions on it. Scratch out, rewrite, scratch out, reroute. Try to make a schedule of all the videos I'm going to do like over like a month, but there's always changes, always changes. So I do have a new video coming out tomorrow, guys. Coming out tomorrow. It is the do-it-yourself version. Let me show you guys which guitar. I'm not going to show you the guitar for the video tomorrow. You got to tune in tomorrow to see what it looks like. But it's the do-it-yourself version of this one from A.C.T. Their Lorian model, the single cut. So tune in tomorrow and you'll see what color I did it in. It's beautiful. The only thing I'm going to tell you guys, and you'll hear me say it in the video, I like the do-it-yourself one better than this one. And I think it looks way better, especially with the color that I did. But you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see that. So that's tomorrow. And probably in December, guys, in December, and get that back on the stand. In December, I will be doing the do-it-yourself version of this one. This is the A.C.T. Strat guitar. So I've got this one, and I will be doing a color on the top of that one as well. Haven't decided which color yet, though. So that'll be coming up in December because my November schedule is like completely booked up. Booked up. In fact, some stuff that I thought I was going to get done in November has been pushed to December. Like I've been telling you guys about the Ricotta guitars, right? I have 2 Ricotta guitars that are like identical. That video is now pushed into December at some point. Okay, yes. So Shred and Shine has confirmed that the Pyro guitars, when he gets them, they will go through a full inspection and setup before that they are sold. Okay. And that could take a while depending on how many guitars he's getting. But that means, you're not gonna get a guitar that has issues and oh, the fretwork is terrible or the intonation is off or all that stuff should be covered. Kind of like when you buy the Tease guitars, right? The Tease guitars out of New York. He takes them all out of the box and does like a setup and stuff on them. So kind of like that. Dave, which kit are you giving away? Dave says he's giving a kit away, guys. 6-string Stanger. So if you want to get in on that giveaway, you might want to check out his channel. Are you giving away the Les Paul kit or the Strat kit? Glitch Guitar, what's up, dude? Glitch Guitar. So what else do I have coming up? Guys, remember Kahaya? Remember the Strat that I did from Kahaya? It was a matte black finish with a humbucker and 2 single coils. So next week, I've got their single cut guitar. That'll be on Monday. And then I've got something on Thursday next week. A brand that I have never reviewed before. Never, never, ever. That'll be on Thursday next week. Something new. And then I got all kinds of stuff planned. Just tons and tons of stuff. And I will have another sponsored video from Temu coming up. Probably this month. It just depends when I receive the stuff. They are sending me a guitar and I think some other stuff as well. Okay, 6-string Stanger says he's giving away the Les Paul kit. That's the kit that you're going to see in my video tomorrow. That's the one he's giving away. Okay, and the deadline is the 20th of this month, I'm assuming. So you've got 8 days to enter. So get over there and enter. Did you guys see, there was a little bit of news, music news this week. Did you see that Journey is doing their farewell tour next year? 2026. It's hard to believe these guys anymore when they say, this is our farewell tour, we're not going to tour anymore. But I kind of believe this one, because there's a lot of issues between Neil Schon and Jonathan Cain, the keyboard player. A lot of he's suing him, there's a lawsuit, and they don't get along, and they're fighting, and I'm surprised they've lasted this long with all the stuff that's been going on with those two guys. And not long ago, Jonathan Cain said, after next year, I'm done. I'm not going to play with Journey anymore. And then, all of a sudden, they said, okay, we're doing our farewell tour. So now it's not only Jonathan Cain's last tour with Journey, it's Journey's last tour. And I wonder if that has something to do with like the legalities of, if he's quitting the band, can Neil still use the name? Like, who owns the name? And what percentage of the name do they own? And maybe it was going to be like another legal battle for him to still call it Journey without Jonathan Cain in the band. Or he was going to have to pay a certain amount of money. Who knows? I don't know. But I think it might be something along those lines. And Neil Schon has already said he's still gonna play. He's not retiring. He's not going home and sitting on the couch and watching TV. He's still gonna play music. I just think he's not gonna be able to be able to call the band Journey. And again, I think it's probably because of like contract or legal reasons, like who owns the name. That's what I'm just guessing. That's just me speculating. But he doesn't want to stop playing. He doesn't want to stop doing concerts and stuff. And obviously that's where his income is coming from these days. So he's still going to play. So I'm curious, like, who's going to be in his band? Will he still have Arnell singing, the current singer of Journey? Who else will be in the band? And what's he going to call the band if he can't call it Journey? And wouldn't it be cool to see Steve Perry as part of this farewell tour? I don't mean like him taking over lead singer and singing all the songs. I don't think vocally he's able to sing all the songs anymore. But it would be cool if he came out and did like a little bit of singing. Kind of like Lou Gramm has done with Foreigner a lot in recent years. He's come out and like sung a couple songs or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Yep, they're definitely going their separate ways. Going their separate ways, guys. I don't know if, you know, I'm wondering if Steve Perry said he did want to come back, would they be welcoming him with open arms? But you never know. Steve Perry could come back, guys. Don't stop believing. So yeah, you know, Neil Schon not really getting along with the keyboard player, Jonathan Cain. I'm guessing there's a lot of animosity there. You know, there have been lawsuits over like the official Journey credit card, like the credit card that's for the corporation of Journey, like for business expenses, and suing one guy saying he was using the credit card for personal things and this and that. So I'm guessing that like between Neil Schon and Jonathan Cain, there's not a whole lot of loving, touching, squeezing going on, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'll see myself out. Thank you. Thank you and good night. I'm just a small town bald guy living in a lonely room. Come on, guys, give me a break. But I won't go on and on and on. I promise. Any other music news? Have you guys seen any other exciting like music news or guitar news or anything? Because I didn't make a list today. I haven't really seen anything like major that was going on. I don't know if you guys are on Facebook, and if you are on Facebook, if you're in the Leo Jaymz Facebook group, the official Leo Jaymz Facebook group, they just posted a picture on there earlier today, like a picture from the factory, and you could see a bunch of guitars like on the racks. It was like the body and the neck, but it didn't have the hardware on there yet. But you could see the one that was like on this side of the picture, you could see where the bridge is going to go. It's routed out for a Floyd Rose style bridge. So a lot of people are excited about that. Hey, Captain Craig. I finally got him to say something by, me quoting all these Journey lyrics. What's up, Craig? They'll tour to infinity and beyond. Dimebag, we can't get Popcasters here either because they're all sold out. And I have no idea if they're coming back. I don't know if they're making more of them or not. So right now, nobody can get Popcasters. I still have one. It's right over there. Why can't I get my finger on it? There it is. The blue one. Come on, get on the right spot. Right there. There it is, right there on my rack. That's my Popcaster. Tsunami, yeah. Tsunami, that's one of the model names for the some of the new Leo Jaymz guitars. Whoa, you know, that's funny. Joe and Clutch both talking about Kaler at the same time. $700 for that Kaler bridge? I would never pay that. I would never pay that. You know, guys, I'm a fan of the Kaler bridges. I like the Kaler bridges. I don't have any right now. I had I've had three. I had three different guitars with the Kalers on them way back in the day, including when I had a Hamer. I had a Hamer Scarab with, you know, factory installed Kaler. Man, I stupidly sold all those guitars, the ones that had the Kalers. Oh, I wish I still had at least one of those. But you know what? Several months ago, I sent an email to Kaler. I sent an email to Kaler introducing myself, and I said, hey, I'm the Bald Shredder. Here's a link to my channel. You know, I do all these guitar videos. I'm a big fan of the Kaler guitars. Would you guys be interested in having me do like a video for a Kaler? Maybe you could install a Kaler bridge on one of my guitars, and then I could do a video about it. You know, promotion for the company. And guess what they said? Guess what they said, guys? Well, they didn't say anything because I never even got a reply. I wasn't even worthy of a no thanks or we're not interested. I just got ignored. So that's fine. That's fine. Kaler doesn't want to do any business with the Bald Shredder. That's cool. They'll come knocking on my door one day and I won't answer. Jamie was thinking for several minutes about, well, what's a good Journey lyric that I could throw in there, and finally came to her. Yeah, that's stretching it a little there. Oh no, not Jamie, Jesse. Sorry, it was Jesse, not Jamie. I'm looking at the wrong name. Jesse said, Journey will have to see what the wheel in the sky has in store for them. And Jamie wants Leo to do a Typhoon. I don't know if he's got a model. I don't know if that's... I think I suggested that name jokingly. I went through all the names. I was like, Earthquake, Tidal Wave, Typhoon, Tornado. Yeah, all that stuff. Seabass, I would gladly sell you that upright bass. Here's the thing. How would I get it to you? He's talking about this one right here, guys, the pink one, the upright pink bass. When I got that bass, you know, it was like shipped here, like UPS. The guy brought it and he put it on my front porch. I brought it in. That thing is so big and heavy. The bottom of the box was literally falling apart. Like I carried it into my house and it was literally falling out of the box. And I was like, I can never ship this thing. I can never sell it to somebody and ship it because it's like the box that it was in was like falling apart. It's like too big and bulky. I want to try to sell it, but I would have to sell it locally to somebody because I don't use it. I'm not going to use it. It just sits there, you know, just sitting there looking pretty. Steve Perry coming back after the fall. All right, now we're really getting all the Journey lyrics in there. Oh, what's that? Gosh, what's that song? Faithfully. I was trying to think of some way to use the word faithfully. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. Send her my love. Got nothing on that one. Okay, guys, any final questions, comments about anything? Guitars, music, life in general? While I'm waiting for those comments to come in, you know what I just started watching on Netflix tonight, like right before the live stream? There is a brand new like mini series, whatever, on Netflix. I can't even remember the name of it, but I just started watching it. It's about when James Garfield became the president. So it's a period piece, like drama, whatever. But wow, I haven't even finished the first episode, and I am just like hooked. It's really good. Michael Shannon plays James Garfield. James Garfield, if I can talk. And if you've ever watched Michael Shannon, he's just a fantastic actor. And all the actors in the show are so good. So I haven't even finished the first episode, but I highly recommend it. Can't remember the name of it. Some weird name. Anyway. Guitar Bob. Oh yeah. Guitar Bob won a headless guitar from another YouTube channel. And so he got a Spark. He ordered a Spark Neo amp so that he could play it with headphones. He told us that the other day in the members only live stream on Sunday. Okay, so guys, important news. Next week on Wednesday, there will be no live stream. No live stream next week. And it is because on Wednesday, it is Emma's birthday. My daughter's birthday on Wednesday. So there will be no live stream next week. Sorry, guys. But remember what I said. I got a new video coming out tomorrow. And then there will be a new video on Monday, Kahaya. And then another new video on Thursday. And then the following week, there will be 2 more videos. And it's just like bam, 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 bam. Ball shredder videos coming at you from every direction. I don't have any ridiculous offers of the week, Marlon. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything like really, really strange or crazy. Will do, Rod, will do. All right, guys, so enjoy the rest of your week. And make sure I see you in that video tomorrow. Leave a comment on the video tomorrow, guys. You got to see the color that I put on that do-it-yourself kit. It turned out beautiful. You'll see. Okay, guys, so doing the old countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you next time.